Walnut Hills has been one of the fastest developing neighborhoods in Cincinnati in recent years, and the development is still going on. These changes have transformed Walnut Hills from what used to be one of the not so hot neighborhoods in Cincinnati into one of the most desirable and pricier areas to live in the city limits of Cincinnati. In this video, we are going to discover and find out what it's like living in Walnut Hills. Let's get into it right now. What's up? It's Victor Pham, your Cincinnati realtor. We are back again talking about all things Cincinnati. We're talking about all things related to real estate in Cincinnati. So if you're new to the channel and that sounds interesting to you, consider subscribing to the channel so that way you don't miss anything new. If you're going to be buying or selling a home in Cincinnati soon and you need help with that, feel free to contact me. I'm helping people buy and sell real estate in Cincy and in the Cincy suburbs all the time. I'm sure I can help you too. And remember, when it comes to houses in Cincinnati, you can always call Vic. So Walnut Hills is one of Cincinnati's oldest and historical neighborhoods. It's located between Clifton and Evanston and also off the cusp of Mount Adams. So it's really conveniently located. Popular place to explore the history of Cincinnati with some of the oldest and architecturally unique buildings in the city. In recent years, it has become a hub for urban dining and a little bit of nightlife, drawing in a crowd of younger professionals who tend to work close by in the city. Now, it wasn't always like this. Through the 1980s and 1990s, Walnut Hills was one of the neighborhoods that was known to be riddled with crime and not necessarily at the top of the list for people looking to settle down and buy a home. However, the upshift of development and regentrification of Cincinnati that began in the early 2000s had Walnut Hills as a prime target on its list amongst many other neighborhoods in Cincinnati. Flash forward about 2 decades and you're introduced to a modern, sleek, and still developing Walnut Hills that has become one of the most opportunistic areas for investors, but one of the most expensive places to settle down for buyers. So according to Realtor.com, at this moment, there are about 60 homes for sale in Walnut Hills. The average list price is $419,000. The actual average sold price is $380,000. Now, this is amongst the highest home prices in the entire city. The average sold price in general for Cincinnati is only $280,000. So this puts Walnut Hills right up there with the top tier neighborhoods right now, right along with Oakley, Mount Lookout, Hyde Park, Mount Adams. Walnut Hills has sneakily become one of the most unaffordable places to live in Cincinnati. Unless, of course, you have a budget in that range, and of course, it would be affordable. But for the average first-time buyers, Walnut Hills can be on the much more expensive side for them. If you're renting in Walnut Hills, $1,400 a month will generally get you a 700 square foot apartment. Depending on the layout, 700 square feet will typically get you 1, possibly 2 bedrooms. This is a really big leap from where rental prices were prior to COVID. And you probably shouldn't expect rent prices to go down. They generally do not go down. They only go up. It's so much different than home prices because home prices can go up and down. Mortgage rates can go up and down and go through cycles. If you think about it, rent prices really don't fluctuate. They usually just go up.
I'm all the way up. Nothing can stop me. I'm all the way up.
And probably because the demand of home buying can change, which can affect prices and rates. But the demand for rentals usually stays high. If you're relocating to Cincinnati and Walnut Hills is on your radar, do pay attention to the housing costs because Walnut Hills is not a cheap area to live, not anymore. Walnut Hills area schools are definitely worth a mention. You got Walnut Hills High School, probably one of the hardest public schools to get accepted into in Cincinnati because of its rigorous academics. You also have Purcell Marian High School, a private Catholic school, also known for solid academic programs, amongst several other Catholic schools, and also the Spencer Center for Gifted Students. Many parents will commute their kids from all over the city to attend schools in Walnut Hills. So that is surely a big bonus about Walnut Hills. It's definitely a hot spot for really great schools. As I mentioned, the nighttime scene has certainly developed in Walnut Hills. Some good bars and live band stops like the Greenwich if you're into jazz. There's no shortage on food options. You can check out Fireside Pizza for some good old-fashioned wood fire cooked pizza. They just added a Taste of Belgium over there in Walnut Hills as well. Andy's Mediterranean is a good stop if you want something cultural. They got a nice Korean food stop over there. Gomez Salsa, Brewhouse Grill. There's no shortage of eating and drinking stops in Walnut Hills. It really is a fun, good energy neighborhood to check out if you're anywhere in Cincinnati and have some time to kill. And the location of Walnut Hills makes it even more desirable for visitors and residents alike. You are just a few minutes away from all the most popular neighborhoods like Oakley, Hyde Park, Downtown, Uptown, Evanston, and Norwood. You can get to all these areas in just a short drive. So that, amongst everything else, I think is really what has catapulted Walnut Hills into being one of the most popular neighborhoods in Cincinnati. Because you know what they say.
As in real estate, it's location, location, location.
Location is everything. Well, almost everything. But I do hope this video helps if you are exploring neighborhoods in Cincinnati. If you are buying or selling a home in Cincinnati or any of the Cincinnati suburbs soon, I would love to help. Feel free to reach out to me. If you want to watch some more cool videos about some great Cincinnati neighborhoods, start with this playlist right here. I'll see you in the next video. And remember, when it comes to houses in Cincinnati, you can always call Vic.